For me, the main goals is firstly recruit on 5% more new members. It's minimum 5% in comparison with the previous hour statistics. Then encourage new members to progress in speech presentations. And the system is mentor and new member. I will explain that goes further. So, encouraging new members to progress in speech presentation. We know that, for example, if I do the speech, for example, I will consider myself as an example. I became interested in that, and by this encouragement to present my speech, my next speech, actually, I take some interest to do it in further steps. And if I do some kind of presentations, I see that kind of a flow or maybe statistics when persons become interested in presenting their speeches. They actually invite their friends. They don't invite their friends on ice-breaking, or after ice-breaking they usually stop at that position. But if they do it on further way, they usually invite their friends, because we see how our club is expanding by this kind of a trend to invite friends after presenting further speeches, not just on the first speech stop. Then you will ask how I'm going to reach that goals, and I would say that again, statistics say that, and I also saw that kind of a situation that most our new members come here due to some duties of VP PR. Because, for example, as me, considering me as an example, I came here because of the Facebook. I don't know how. It's just simple, using social networking. By this, actually, we can attract and encourage new members to come and join here. So, the first thing how I'm going to do that is with the cooperation with VP PR, because I know that any work demands the team working, and we as a club need to do it together, not just I as a vice president of membership going to recruit new members and work on them, but with the help of VP PR to attract them and then find for them mentor to progress, and by that progress they will invite new friends, because usually they do it in the process, not at the beginning or at the start of their, I don't know, way. And the third is priority in role chart. I saw that kind of a, again, trend that usually we have several people who deliver their speeches often. And what I want to say by this, that we need some kind of a, I don't know, free space, maybe free spot or priority in delivering speeches. For example, if I see for example, if somebody delivered speech on this Saturday, and next week he is again on the spot. So if I see some research speakers who are currently on CC position and they just don't usually check that spot, but they are interested to deliver. I met such person who said that I want to deliver, but when I come to this to check the role chart, they're usually full and they have no space for that. And that's why I think that priority to deliver speeches is a good way to encourage them to move further, because they just stop on some, I don't know, on the third speech usually on the CC project and cannot go further. So going to the next, this is the last slide. I will be short and concise. Why actually I can be the vice president of membership? Because I have a motivation. I'm really interested in that position, and actually I have a time, and that's really important. I have a time to do that that year, and I have some kind of a power to do and to achieve my goals. So second one is responsible. I can say that I'm a responsible person due to, I don't know, maybe some kind of a mind thinking, type of thinking. And the third, I think it's a good kind of a quality is patient. I worked with in a hospital, and and with children with disabilities, with the patients. And I know that in the process of working with new members, it is really good quality to be patient, because they usually don't respond quickly or they hesitate, and to have a patient quality and to be, how to say, really strong on your position or your aim, it is a good way to achieve goals. So that's it, and thank you.